Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Kathy here from Paper Inspirations. Today I will be working in my Daphne's Diary mixed media art journal. I created this a while ago. I did record it. I will link the video for it down below when I did take and create this cover. It's been a while. I was doing some other projects first that I wanted to complete before I continued in here. And I do admit I was going to wait for issue number 1 of 2023 before I started in here, but it seems to be really delayed here in Canada. And it is already March 6th and we still haven't received issue number 1. I'm not sure why not. I feel like it's really delayed. But I did not want to wait any longer, and so I am going to start in here today. And I was thinking about it, I was calling it a mixed media art journal, Daphne's Diary mixed media art journal, but I feel like it's going to be more like a glue book. I don't know, but I got really inspired to make maybe like a beautiful spring page. And I was going through all my seed packets today, and I also went to the greenhouse this morning. And I got so inspired by it that I actually ended up creating video for my home channel, a garden inspiration video. So that will be posted on Thursday on my home channel if you're interested. I'll link it down below. I will also have a houseplant tour on there as well, on the same video as this. So this really inspired me to work in here and to make and create a spring page. So instead of waiting for issue number 1, I thought, you know what, let's just get going. I got lots of beautiful magazines here that I can start off with. I'm on my second cup of coffee. I thought I needed it. I feel a little bit, how should I say, hyper, I guess. I feel like I'm a little bit hyper already because I am on my second cup already, but I felt like I needed it. It's a beautiful day today. The sun is shining, absolutely beautiful. Oh goodness, so nice and warm through my south-facing windows. But let's get started and see what we can find for inspiration. This will be my first page I'm creating in here, so hopefully it goes well for me. It is always a lot of fun when you're starting fresh in a new book to create something. It's always so exciting for me. So this book is mainly empty. There's a few scribbles of some things in there from my coloring pencils, but that's okay. I can very easily just glue over on top of that. And let's see what we can find. I did see, oh, this is very inspirational. We are right in March here. So I think I'm going to use this cutting right here. This is from one of my Daphne's Diary books. Whatever I do in my Daphne's Diary art journal will be from my Daphne's Diary magazines, and this is for my use only. It is just for my enjoyment, so I know that you cannot sell or anything like that from Daphne's Diary magazines. I'm very well aware of that, but I am creating this for myself just because I want to. The Daphne's Diary magazines have so many beautiful pages in there, but you always get some pages, oh, okay, I will take this piece and that piece and that piece that I want to use. So that's why I thought I would create kind of like my own junk journal out of them. I thought it would be so fun to do that. And this is a perfect start for March for my first page. So I'm just going to go through my magazines here and see what I can all find for inspiration. And then we'll glue everything down. So this looks like it's more of a full one. So I'll put that one aside. How are you all? What have you all been up to? We had a busy weekend. We had the grandkids, 2 of our grandkids for the whole weekend. So it was a lot of fun, but it was busy. But we did so many fun things. I We did some rock painting with the grandkids. When I say we, I mean I did. And just all kinds of fun things to do with the grandkids that you normally wouldn't do. But we had so much fun rock painting. Maybe I will include a short little clip here of it, because it was just so much fun. Now my granddaughter is 9, so she really loves painting and doing art as well. So I love it when I can spend some time with her and just creating some art pieces. That's very pretty. I think I will use part of that. Maybe a piece of this donut in a beautiful plate. I'm going to put everything on this side here that I want to use. It is on a Monday today that I am creating this video for you. And tomorrow it will be up on Tuesday tomorrow. I did not have time tomorrow to create it. I'm taking my brother to the city again. He is going to have big surgery coming up. He has cancer, and I'm taking him to for a pre-checkup. So lots of prayers for my brother would be very much appreciated. Oh, those cute little birdies would be very neat to have in there, and same with the butterfly. See what is on the other page first. I always double check first to see what is there. Because there might be something on the other side. Oh, there's another butterfly there that I could actually use. They kind of have them throughout the different pages. Very spring inspiring. I'm sure you're all looking forward to spring as well. And the warm weather. We're planning on making some changes in our garden this year. So I am really looking forward to that. Oh, I really like this too. Do I want to use this maybe instead? I think I do. I mean as well, maybe not instead. Okay, I kind of went looking through different issues. I did more like issue number 2 in the past diary magazines. I got some inspiration out of the one from 2021. And then it'll also be a great one for Easter, as well as the 2022 as well. And so this will be kind of like my main centerpiece here, because that I'm going to concentrate on and kind of work around it. And the reason being is because, you know, just sitting down and chit-chatting with a friend over coffee about maybe different garden ideas and spring ideas. That's how I'm kind of looking at this picture here. It reminds me of me and my daughter or daughters sitting and talking about spring and garden inspiration, or with a friend. So I'm going to start off with this one and then kind of work my way around it. And then I have a few different ideas. I've got the March one here. I think I'm going to add that at the top over here. And I feel like this is going to be more of a glue book than a mixed media art book. You know, there's so many different ones out there. I don't even know what is what. Okay, there's a glue book, a mixed media art book. I don't know. I feel like this is kind of a mixture between a glue book and a mixed media art book. Here I thought I would just kind of do, I found this little hello sign and magazine, and hello March. And I think I'm going to, I've got my container of all my different pens and markers here. I think I'm going to just say hello March, and I'm going to write that it's the 6th today. And we used some of the markers on painting rocks, writing on the painted rocks the other day. So now some of them may not want to work very well. However, I do need to replace all my Sharpies. I've had them, my skinny Sharpies, I've had them for a really long time, and some of them are kind of drying out already. So there, hello March. You know, I planted so many tulips last fall. I am so excited to see what they're going to look like. It is the most I have ever planted. And all different kinds of areas of our yard. So I am really excited to see what they will look like. I'm just going to make this as a wall hanging here. I think that would be kind of neat looking. Kind of like a picture hanging here maybe. I think so. And then I'm just going to take and kind of draw around it a little bit. I think that would look kind of neat. Are you, all my followers that are following me, are you looking forward to spring as much as I do? And do you make a garden? I would love to know. I always get so excited over spring and gardening time. That's not quite centered, but that's okay, because I'm going to take and I'm going to add this butterfly here at the corner. Maybe I'll rather just kind of add it. I'm going to add it right here because I did not leave enough room right there. So I'm going to add it at this corner. I've got all these different markers, and I always forget which is the skinny one and which is the wide one. Maybe I need to learn to separate them a little bit more. Maybe tomorrow when I head into the city, maybe I'll stop off at Chapters to see if they have the new magazine out. There you go. There's my little butterfly friend. I think she looks lovely over there. Not quite sure yet how this page is going to turn out when I'm done with it. But I have... That is the fun part about creating these mixed media art pages, because you never know what you're going to create. I thought I would maybe take and glue this over here with a little bit of a painting here from like a watercolor paint. Okay, I think I'm gonna put this brush right over here. I think that looks good. I think I got a little bit of glue on there. That's okay. And then I've got this girl who is looking through books, and I'm gonna say that she is looking through gardening books for ideas for springtime, for gardening. Why not, right? I think she would go very well right in this corner. There she be. I like that. I think that looks very lovely. Now, I need to find something for in this corner. This is too big. I've got a couple of little birdies here. Looks like they're chit-chatting with each other. I think they can go right over there. I think that would be a perfect spot for them. There. And then I'm gonna, oh, it's looking pretty good already. I like that. That looks really nice. And then I'm gonna page through the magazine again and see what else I can find to add. But I'm liking it so far. I think it looks really nice. Something smaller for the bottom. That is so pretty. I've got these really cute Easter bunnies, but it's not quite Easter yet, so I'm not sure. I could maybe add an Easter bunny sticker to the page. Why not? Let's see. Where would he match? Maybe not. I think I'm going to keep him for the Easter page that I'm going to create. He doesn't quite match with what I had in mind there. I'll just put him back here for now until I'm ready to use him. And then we'll put him back in there. I'm sure we will find something else here that we can add for gardening inspirations. I think I'm going to cut out this cute cat here to put beside the girl that is reading the books. Now, where did I leave my scissor? Sometimes when I get a whole bunch of stuff out, I kind of get lost in all my things. Although the puppy is really cute too. I see this little girl here looking through all the books as more of a cat person. Now, I love cats and kittens and dogs, but I have so many allergies towards them. We don't have any pets actually in our home. We used to when our kids were still living at home. Then our daughter, one of our daughters, when she was, I don't know, anywhere from 5 growing up into age 10, 13, she loves animals. So somehow she always managed to convince us to get a cat or dog, or to let her get a cat or a dog. And sometimes she would even sneak them in without us even knowing about it until my allergies would go crazy. But we have had pets in the house before. It's just that now that it is just the two of us at home, we don't do any pets just because of my allergies. But you know how it is when you have kids, you sacrifice things for them. There you go. I think she's going to make a great addition. She's just sitting here beside her, watching her look through the books. I like that. Or she could, I guess, she could sit here too. But I think she's going to be beside her here. There you go. See, she's sitting there, keeping her company. Whoever knew that a glue book could be so fun? My goodness. Back in the day in the school years, I was often annoyed by it when we had to do things like this. And now, as an adult, I am truly enjoying it. I think this lovely plant right over here, I have a spot for her. I think she's going to be lovely. We're right at the bottom of my page. I'm going to quickly fussy cut her out, and then I'll show you where I'm going to put her. And there she be. I got her all cut out. Cute little Elvira plant. And I think she's going to be perfect in this corner here. There you go. Okay, what else should I add? It is looking quite lovely. That's what I love about a mixed media art page. You just kind of do whatever your heart desires, and in the end, it turns out beautiful. And there's no right or wrong. There's no set rules. You just kind of do what you go with what you feel. I found this lovely bottom piece here that I think would go really well at the bottom of my page here. I think I'm going to add this underneath what I've already glued down. I'm going to see if I can lift it up. Sometimes the ideas come to you just a little bit late, right? But I think usually you can lift things up pretty good yet before they are dried on all the way. And one helpful hint that if you have glued something down, but then you change your mind and you want something else there, but it's already stuck to your page a little bit, all you have to do is just take your hair dryer and just on gentle heat the item that you want to lift up, and that usually does the trick for me. And then you can add what you wanted to add underneath it. And then you just re-glue your item and glue it back down. And there she is. That works really nice. Because sometimes we do change our mind, right? Or we think of something a little bit too late that we realize we should have done a little bit earlier. But that's okay. That is a neat way of just letting the glue warm up with the hair dryer, and then you can lift it up nicely. Same thing if you want to take a label off of something you purchased, like a container or something, and you want to take the label off, just take the hair dryer to it and warm it up, and then you can usually lift it up off of there very nicely without breaking it into a bunch of little pieces. There you go. Looks like a little bit of wallpaper there. I like that. I found some cute little pots with plants in one of the magazines, and I think that's going to very beautifully complete my bottom page here. So I'm going to cut this out quickly and I'll show you what I'm going to do. So I was recording here and I decided to take a look and I realized my phone had died. The battery was completely dead, so I added these two little potted plants here. And then here I just wrote garden planning. And then here I'm going to actually do a little bit of painting here. And I guess that's why you can call it mixed media art, right? Because if you're doing a little bit of painting as well, and then I do enjoy painting as well with watercolors, but I am not very good at it, but I do enjoy it. I just thought of adding a little something that's kind of spring looking over here. Just a little stem with flowers, maybe kind of like lilac or something. There you go. I think that looks lovely. Just a little splash of color over here. I think that looks really nice. And then over here, I am just going to write spring is in the air. There you go. I think that looks really nice. What do you think? Just a little splash of something here. And I have another little idea here that, unless I'm gonna ruin it, but I do have another little idea here of maybe adding something else. Maybe a stem going up that way. Hope I don't ruin it. The thing with paints is once you've had it in there, you know, how do you fix it if you ruined it? I think this will be okay, what I have planned here. Just maybe a stem going up this way yet, so it doesn't look quite as empty. Now, I really should have used a brush that was a little bit more of a, had a little bit of a more of a point to it. So that my green stem could be a little bit smaller. But I think this is all right. It does the purpose of what I had wanted to do here. My eye just kind of disappeared here because spring is in the air, so I had the eye here and I kind of painted over it a little bit, but I think that will be okay. Yeah, that should be all right. There you go. And then for the dot on the eye, I could actually do a little dab of paint like that. I like that. I like that very much. I think I might actually do one on this side as well. I feel like I have been recording all day today. I think that is why my battery died. I did first at the greenhouse and my home channel, and then my house plant tour video, and then I started with this, and I think my battery just was done. I should have thought of checking it in between to charge it, but that's okay. This works out well too. I did charge it for a while, so now it is working again. Now that one does not look as nice as the other one does. This one doesn't look as natural. This one looks more natural, but that's okay, right? It doesn't have to be perfect. There you go. I like that. I like that. I feel like I should add maybe a little bit of different colors, maybe on the side here yet, just to blend it all in nicely with the top colors. I hope I did not ruin that, but I think that's okay. I think that looks nice. I think that will be just fine. Sometimes I wonder if I do add a few more steps, will that have ruined the whole incomplete page? But I think adding a little bit of color is all right. And if you leave your brush a little bit more on the drier side, And it works actually pretty good. These colors that I chose to put in a little bit here, adding a little bit of color to it, actually matches with the little birdie color as well, and I didn't even think of that in the beginning. There you go. I think that's okay. I think that turned out pretty good. I'm just gonna make it look like this paintbrush had the colors in there that I was using. There. I think my page is finished. Let's have a look here. Zoom you out a little bit more. I have a big mess to clean up over here. What do you think? I think that's a beautiful page for my first page in here for March. It's not too bad, not too shabby. I like it. Here she is sitting and looking through gardening books. Kitty is sitting here watching, keeping her company. We've got the potted plant here and a couple of more plants over here. We've got the chatty friends over here and the butterfly. And then we've got the stems here, lilac stems I want to call them. And then your Hello March 6 here with a tulip and the birds. I think that looks very lovely. I like it. I am just gonna do this here yet. There. I think that is it. I think we're gonna call that good. That's what I said, right? And then I go ahead and do a little something else here yet. Just want to add a little bit of contrast here. Oh, I wonder if you could hear that on the video. There was a very loud vehicle that just drove by. I find that as soon as it gets a little bit nicer outside, I guess those young guys with the loud vehicles, they like to show off right away. Okay. What do you think? Am I good here? The rest of the page is a bit white. I just want to add a little bit of color to it. Just a little bit. Okay, I should maybe quit before I ruin it. Sometimes when you think you're going to make it better, you just kind of maybe wreck it a little bit, but there you go. Done. I am going to not do anything else to it. I think it is good now and it is finished. I like it. It's my first page in here of March 6th of my Daphne's Diary Mixed Media Art Journal. I like it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it, and I wish you all a wonderful day. Talk to you next time. Bye for now.